Alright, second girl. Whose name also starts with an A. I mean, ends with an A. A2. Whoa. Okay. She was the most beautiful. No, she was a thrill. I found her quite intriguing. And she was marvelous. I mean, she was smart. She was very smart. Very smart. Of all the girls I met, she was super smart. That's how we fell in love with her. We fell in love with her because of her intelligence. She was very pretty. She was very pretty, but man, was she smart. I never once thought for a sec we would like someone like that, but you were right. She was quite thrilling, like you said. I mean, she filled us up with so much joy. She was there, she was chatty, and then our best friend from elementary, she was friends with her, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And oh, and by that time, you're right. We were already in the second grade, and we were at the end of the middle school ages, and she was just so much fun. She was so smart. Yes, so smart. She was second in the class, third in the entire school. I was first in the class, and I was second in the entire school. The first was my best friend, who later betrayed me, very deceptively. But she was, yeah, it was so great, so great. Well, when the time came for us to show her how much we felt about her, it took a lot of courage. You finally did it. For some reason, this seemed the easiest. It was so easy to me to present her. You know, I gave her earrings. I wrote a letter. We told her, and yet but then came that one situation when we were all in one class after just finishing our final assessment, our major test, and we were playing a game. It was supposed to be complimentary, but somehow all it takes was one delinquent to turn it around to negative, which I found kind of fun. I gotta say, it was fun. But when it came to her name, from there, we did not stand up for her. Instead, we just kept playing along. She found out and broke our hearts. Oh man, I have never fallen to the ground. My legs got so weak and fell. Oh no, I've never felt like that before in my life. My legs gave out right under me and I fell to the ground and I almost like made a scene. So I looked up and I watched her walk away. And I told her, like, let me make it up to you. Let me draw you a picture. And that's the greatest gift I could ever give to someone, drawing them a picture, painting them something, sculpting something artistic. That's my greatest talent. It's the greatest thing I could give to someone. And she didn't want it. You guys gotta remember too that we're from a time that internet wasn't readily available yet. It was still new. It was dial up, but it wasn't for everyone yet. It's old school, phone numbers and locations. The time came when we wanted to confess our love to her, and We did it in gifts. Typical us, right? Oh, always do it in gifts. This whole production of I love you. But like you said, miraculously, somehow we moved on. We became closer. But there was that one time. But somehow we got over it, she got over it, we moved on, and we moved on together. And we became very good friends again. And like you said, you got that courage to ask her out and to tell her how much we like her. And I kind of dropped the ball. I, I dropped the ball. We had her number. We knew where she lived, and not once did we ever go see her or call her. And in the end, it didn't work out that way. We didn't talk at all through the summer, and I never saw her again. High school came by, she wasn't there. But yeah, I'm sorry guys, I dropped the ball on that. I'm sure she would have still been with us if I had pursued her more. But it all happened for a reason. Maybe there's a reason why we didn't pursue her. You know, maybe it wasn't just in God's will. She wasn't for us, perhaps. I mean, well, everything happens for a reason. Perhaps we weren't meant to be, but she had really black hair. Really dark hair. She had really dark hair. And that was A2. I'm sure she's doing very well for herself. I don't think she's even here anymore. Like, she's alive, but... Oh, yeah, I think I saw her at the mall. But, did you notice that she's not a fan of the local sports teams? What's up with that? Like, I know. Like, how, whatever. All right, and now the third girl. Also with an A. A3. What's happening here? A3? But